All right, guys, lesson 8, start our last week before vacation here. Remember to pause so you can copy down the stuff. All right, so we are down here. We are going to be filling in page 25 today. All right, so let's go ahead and pause and get all this down. Okay, so I tried to explain what was happening in the writing here, but look, we've solved problems where we could do the logs. Like we could do log, if this was log base 525, we would know that it would be 5 squared. But 5 to what power gives you 29? We just know it's going to be some decimal. So what we have is a formula. It's called the change of base formula. And this will allow us to use our calculator to figure these out. So if I have something like this where I can't solve it, then what we do is we make a fraction. And the way I remember it is the base goes to the bottom. So the log base 5, I put log 5 in the bottom. We put log 29 at the top. And then we just simply go into our calculator and we hit log 29 and we get an answer, 1.462. We do log 5 and we get 0.699. And then we can get the decimal for that. 1.462 divided by 0.699 is 2.092. So that decimal, if we were to put that on 5, we would get at 29. Of course, we've rounded, so it's not going to be exact, but these are our approximate answers. So we need that because then we get to this situation. How do you solve an equation like this? This is called an exponential equation. 6 to the p power equals 63. Well, I know that 6 squared is 36. And 6 cubed, if you're typed into your calculator, you'll get 216. So you know it's got to be in between 2 and 3. So we're going to turn this into a log. So every time I see that exponent has a variable, I'm thinking, unless it's something real obvious, like this, say that would have been 36, you can't see it. You got to make it into a log equation. So we convert this into the log. So this becomes log base 6 of 63 equals p. That's why we learned conversions last class. Now, based off what we just learned about change of base, I can make this log 63 over log 6. Go into my calculator and do log 63 to get 1.8. That's what it rounds to. It's 1.7999, which is 1.8. And then log 6 is 0.778. Quick division, and you get 2.314. It's actually pretty easy as long as you can convert it, because the calculator does all of our work. And then we get to the next problem. This looks a little bit more complex. So you look, once again, there's a variable in the exponent. It's not just a variable. The exponent's got an x minus 4. So we're like, woo! Well, let's go ahead and convert this baby. So we convert it to a logarithm, and that gives me log base 5 of 68 equals the x minus 4. That whole exponent goes on the right side. And then we're going to use the change of base formula. We're going to get log 68 over log 5, which gives us those decimals. That's going to turn into 2.622. And now this is an equation that's like old school. You just add 4 to both sides, and you get 6.622 equals x. So the key to all this, guys, is when you see a variable in the exponent, we turn it into a logarithm, which makes us go change of base, which allows us to use our calculator to get the approximate decimal for that x. All right. That was a real quick little piece. So you just had to copy a bunch of stuff down. So there are 3 things for you to work on for assignments. And then, of course, we have quiz number 3 that you need to make sure you get taken care of. All right, guys, be safe and take care.